All right, clarinets, so you're ready to explore the other parts of your instrument and you're ready to build the entire thing. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Take your instrument case, make sure that you've got the label up and that it's on a flat surface. And we're gonna go ahead and lift up on our latches, and maybe you've got a zipper case or maybe you've got something else, but go ahead and open up your instrument case and you'll notice that Mr. Ortega has already built his mouthpiece and barrel because we've already covered that in class. I'm going to remove my mouthpiece cap here. So I'm all set to go, but let's talk about the other parts of the clarinet. Now there's three other parts that we have here for the clarinet. We have the lower and upper joints, and these form the body of the clarinet, and some of our instruments will have the upper joint, and it's clear to see the upper joint because it has the actual label on it. So upper joint is the smaller of the two. Lower joint here has the extension and pinky keys that are going on the bottom hand, and this is where the bell is actually going to go. So when I have you build this, your bell will go here and your mouthpiece will go here. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually put these back into our case, and we'll go step by step. So when we build our instrument, I'm going to have you assemble your lower joint and your bell. When you hold the keys, what I'd like you to do is try to hold the keys in this middle part because they're designed to push, or by an area that doesn't have any keys or rods at all, so you can hold from the back. And what you'll do is make sure that if you need cork grease, right, the cork grease will go here, and for these portions of our instrument, all we have to do is twist and push. So for this part of the instrument, I'm going to twist and push, and that will put my instrument together. There should be no gaps, and when I align this, it's not necessary to always have the label pointing towards the center, but it does help us to let us know that our instrument is being aligned properly. So the label should go aligned right with the keys in the center of the holes. The next portion, what you'll do is you're going to hold the bottom lower joint, and you're going to hold with your thumb here. So if you take this in your hand and go thumb up, that will make sure that you're holding in the correct position. And you'll go ahead and grab your upper joint, and what you're going to do is you're going to actually activate this little part right here, which is called the bridge key. And this activates, if you actually press the keys, you'll see it lift up. And we need to make sure that bridge key is lifted so that we don't bend it. So how do we do that? Well, all we do is with our fingers, we just press here. And when we put these two pieces together, we're actually going to go offset. This is the other portion of the bridge key. So what am I going to do? I'm just going to twist together, and then I'm going to align my keys. So I want to make sure that the holes are lined up correctly. So you might have to twist. If this is difficult, you need to make sure that your cork grease is being used. And now when I lift those keys, you'll see that this bridge key is going to actually activate together with the, so that when I actually activate from the bottom here, that I'm lifting the whole system as one unit. So I've got my instrument mostly assembled. The last part is going to be the mouthpiece. And when you assemble this, this is the back of the clarinet, and your top thumb is going to be placed here. When you place your mouthpiece in your barrel, what you're going to do is the same way with your thumb. You're going to hold here, and you can assemble, and you twist and push together gently. Shouldn't be too difficult to assemble. Line up your reed and the B flat key and the tone hole in the back. So you'll have to just make sure that this is nice and aligned here, because that's going to be where the placement of your hands and your mouth will go. Nice. So nice and straight, full complete instrument, nice and assembled. You'll notice that the tone holes are all in alignment, and the front of the mouthpiece should be straight, but what's most important is that the reed and the tone hole in the back, this whole thing is a straight line. That's the most important part. Nice job. You've learned how to assemble your instrument. The next video that you'll watch is how to disassemble your instrument.